One of the biggest questions in parenting, particularly from fathers, is why is it that my child won't respect me? Respect is a big question in parenting, and today I'm going to talk all of things respect in parenting. I'm Robert Schramm, a behavior analyst, education specialist, author, and dad. And I'm also the developer of the 7 Steps to Instructional Motivation. Each week, I provide you with helpful information based on the Just 7 Steps approach. So if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, take just a second. Please do it now. I promise you, you will be glad that you did. People are always worried about the term respect when it comes to their kids. And everyone has an opinion on what having the respect of their children means and how it should be gained. Some of these ideas are certainly more progressive than others. So what is respect and how do you earn it? Well, if you find yourself asking, why is it my child won't respect me? Pay attention, because I've got some insights for you. Respect is defined as having a deep feeling of admiration for someone or something based on their abilities, qualities, or achievements. It also includes having a due regard for their feelings, wishes, and rights. If you feel that your children don't have feelings of admiration for you based on your abilities, qualities, or achievements, and/or they don't have a due regard for your feelings, wishes, and rights, then you can likely say your child doesn't respect you. But you can't say that your child won't respect you. It just means they don't currently have that level of admiration or due regard. So, how do we get that from them? Well, the truth of the matter is, the most foolproof way to get respect from someone is to give respect to them. Before I start to get into what you can do to earn their respect, you have to ask yourself, are you currently consistently showing your child admiration for their abilities, qualities, or achievements? And do you consistently show a due regard for their feelings, wishes, and rights? At first blush, you might answer, of course I do. But do you really? Do you notice their good behavior, the things that they're good at? Do you recognize all of the wonderful things about them in a way that they can see? Or are these things privately held by you, assuming that they just know how you feel? Do you always consider their feelings or their wishes when making decisions about their lives? Or do you just immediately demand whatever you find most important or need in the moment? Do you see your kids as true individual humans or as just extensions of you? If you're not 100% sure you're showing your child respect, that is certainly the first place to start. Next, you have to determine if you are showing enough of your qualities and abilities and achievements so that they can develop those important feelings of admiration. Are you good at games, sports, cards, building things? Have they ever seen you play these things or be good at these things? Are you funny? Do you tell interesting stories? And do you do this with them? Do you spend time making their lives better by sharing your gifts with them? If not, this is also something you should start to focus on. Next, do you generally say what you mean and mean what you say? Can you be trusted to follow through on what you promise them? Do you say things you don't mean, like maybe, when you actually mean no? Do you say they can have things, but then don't do the work necessary to make those things available to them? Do you tell them not to do things that they see you doing all the time? If so, you're going to have to start to focus on fixing this as well. And finally, when it's needed, do you offer fair but compassionate consequences for behavior that you don't want to continue to see? I'm a big fan of letting the consequence do the talking. I don't like adding negative consequences, but I'm not against removing positive ones that aren't being earned. So when you see behavior that is not respectful to you, can you stay positive? Offer a meaningful consequence that has the potential to reduce their use of that behavior in the future, but doesn't involve you losing your mind and yelling or nagging at them? Respect in parenting is an important topic, and the best way to understand it is to look at its definition. Everything I suggest here that might be getting in the way of your development of respect from your kids is available to you as part of the Just 7 Steps approach to parenting. So if you're interested in learning more, join me for a free online workshop at just7steps.com/workshop. It's less than an hour long and it's absolutely free, and you can participate in it whenever you have free time. It's called How to Get Your Kids to Listen Without Raising Your Voice or Nagging, and it is filled with great advice and helpful tips. So remember, if you've been wondering why won't my child respect me, the first thing you have to do is look at yourself. Are you earning their respect? And the best way to earn their respect is to give it. Are you showing your child that you have a deep feeling of admiration for their abilities, qualities, and achievements? And are you showing a due regard for their feelings, wishes, and rights? If not, that's a place to start. Then, do you show them your value on a regular basis and give them someone to respect? Do you show them what you're good at? Share those positive experiences with them and let them know how you feel about them. Do you say what you mean and mean what you say with your kids? And finally, do you offer fair and compassionate consequences when they're called for? If you can't say 100% yes to any of these questions, then this is where you need to start. And if you want more information on this and other important topics in parenting, come check me out, my workshop at just7steps/workshop. Remember, that's just the number 7, just 7 steps/workshop. And join me for an hour-long workshop called How to Get Your Kids to Listen Without Raising Your Voice or Nagging. Remember, if you like this video blog, I would love it if you would leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, share the video with others who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more videos designed to help you gain the respect of your children as you show them why you are worth listening to and learning from. I'll see you right here next week, but only if you subscribe.